Hey Gladys, thanks so much for reaching out. All right, so it looks like you're trying to consolidate your loans and it looks like you work for the federal government. So you're on the right track. First step is going to be to consolidate your loans into what's called a direct consolidated loan. But before you consolidate your loans, you need to identify if you have any Parent Plus loans on your student loan report. A Parent Plus loan is where you would have taken out student loans for one of your children. And that loan is now on your student loan report under your Social Security. If you do have any Parent Plus loans that you took out for your children, it is vital that you keep those loans separate from your loans. When you're going through the consolidation application on studentaid.gov, it's going to allow you to select which loans you want to include in your consolidation and which ones you want to leave out. So again, if you have any Parent Plus loans, make sure to leave those out of the consolidation. If you don't have any Parent Plus loans, go ahead and select all of the loans to be consolidated. And because you work for the federal government, you qualify for public service loan forgiveness. And I'll get into the benefits of that in just a minute later in this video. But while you're in that consolidation application, one of the questions is going to be, where do you want your loans to be serviced? It's going to be a drop-down menu. You're going to click on MOHELA. Reason being, MOHELA is the only student loan servicer that services public service loan forgiveness. Once you've completed your consolidation application, the next step is to complete your income-driven repayment plan request. Now, again, if you don't have Parent Plus loans, and these are just your loans, the best income-driven repayment plan out there right now is called the SAVE program, S-A-V-E. This program is going to base your student loan payments on your income and your family size, no longer being based off of how much you owe. Now, with the income-driven repayment plan, it is vital that you recertify every 12 months. So that application for the income-driven repayment plan request, you're going to do that once every 12 months, and you're going to report your yearly income, your family size, and you also want to update if you've moved, if your email's different, if your phone number has changed, any of that. That way you stay up to date. And your final step will be filling out the public service loan forgiveness form. So you can find this form on studentaid.gov. I think I'm going to make a link tree in my bio where I'm going to have these documents for you guys, and I'll try to get that done by the end of this week. You only need to print out the first 2 pages of the public service loan forgiveness form. On page 1, you're going to fill out your information at the very top. You're going to sign and date page 1, and then you're going to give page 2 to your HR department for them to fill out. Make sure to use a wet signature, as they will not accept any electronic signatures on these forms. When you get this form back from HR, glance over it. Make sure they didn't leave anything blank, because if they did, they'll reject the form. And it's not because you don't qualify for public service loan forgiveness, it's because they missed something on the form. So once you have the form back, you verified everything is filled out, you're going to go ahead and send this over to MOHELA. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can upload it onto your online account, or you can fax it over to them. MOHELA will then start a tracker for you, and that's going to show you how many qualified payments you have towards the 120-month term that you have to complete in public service loan forgiveness. Every year when you're recertifying your income-driven repayment plan, make sure to send in your public service loan forgiveness form for that next year also. That way you're tracking all of your payments correctly. So with public service loan forgiveness, you're going to be in an income-driven repayment plan. So your payments are going to be based off of your income and your family size, and your term is going to be set at 120 months. So once you complete 120 months in that program by making your payments for 120 months, whatever remaining balance is left over on your student loans, whether that be principal, interest, or both, will then be completely forgiven and discharged. The beautiful thing about public service loan forgiveness is that money that has been forgiven is not taxable. Feel free to ask me any more questions if there was anything that you didn't understand or any more questions that you have.